be killed with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Who is the one that's been going around, who was given the blessing of the sword to go around and conquer nations with the sword? Edom, the so-called white man, Esau, the wicked, all right, our enemy. So he's going to be killed with the sword, all right, because that sword, we in the kingdom, we're going to read, what is it, Psalm 149, we're going to have the sword, which is the scriptures, in one hand. You're going to have a scepter or a sword in one hand. We're going to be beating the hell out of them. That's right. The sword ultimately means death, all right, which is they're going to be given unto when the time comes. Go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So that's why we're out here patiently going through this whole thing. So Lord willing, we can make it. We have faith that we're going to be rewarded for doing that. While everybody is going and having a good time and celebrating, getting ready to celebrate Halloween in a week, all right, and partying, drinking, all right, socializing and living their little lives, guess what? We're out here reading the Bible. This is a very big party city, especially this time of the year. We could easily be going and doing something else on a Friday night. Guess what? This is what we're doing.
That's right.
Because we know that at the end of the day, Lord willing, we're of the elect number of men on this nation, on this sign. Guess what? We'll be able to party and live it up on the other side. All right.
And if I can add to that, some of us do still go out and party now.
Right.
But when you go and do it, you always find us against them type of attitude. You can't just erase what you know while you're in the club, while you're out at the parties and all that. You can't just erase that. And if you're living your life correctly, then you'll always put a difference between you and them. The things like what you eat, that's usually the first thing that comes up. What you believe in might come in later, but things like what you eat, you know, blah blah blah, there's always a separation. So even if we do shut down the camera, put the signs up, and go hit the night, we still living in that same situation.
That's right. Yeah, we went to Kirby Lane last weekend when y'all mom was down here, and brothers was asking about, y'all ordered something. I can't remember what y'all ordered, but y'all was asking about the meat.
I ordered
I asked
bison sauce.
There's a bison. You're asking about the bison. Like, what is it? Is it just beef? And it seemed like the waiter had kind of like, it was like, it's beef. Like, he had attitude, like, fuck are these guys?
Because you can read, like, sometimes if you're like, I don't know, you go to a place, you want to order meatloaf. I know a lot of people don't do that, but if you read the description, sometimes it'll say a mixture of beef
chicken,
and pork. Right?
Yeah.
So because I wanted to specifically know that if this is just straight bison, which is beef, the waitress had this attitude like, oh man, you're doing too much, man. Why do you care so much?
Yeah.
You know? But like, go ahead, you got it.
No, that's the perfect point. So like, it's always a us against them. All right, we done been back when we were in Dallas. We earned the ill reputation partly because of our own, a little part because of our own fault. But we earned the reputation at that Sunset Lounge, whatever.
Earned a reputation.
That's what I say. That's why I said that. Someone's earned that reputation. But you know, for the most part, when we go out, we ain't just wilding out, going crazy. We kind of just to ourselves, looking at people like, look at this one, look what he's in. Look at this. That's usually that's literally what it said most of the time. We sit down and see a female, damn, badass. Look at this nigga walking in with his colorful ass pants. What the fuck is this nigga doing? Oh, she gonna be our waitress? What the fuck? What they talking about? Why are they sitting so close to us? All this shit, literally all that is probably our conversation. And we talk about something that's going on as far as, you know, just whatever in the world. Alright? But that's what the scripture said, Deuteronomy 76, be ye holy. Alright? Loosely paraphrasing, I've separated you from amongst the nations. So that's how we try to conduct ourselves. Alright?
You don't even want to be around them people.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, there'll be sometimes if we go to a certain place and we can sit outside, we just sit outside.
That's right.
Try to get away from people.
And you know, it's so funny. I mean, sometimes, man, when brothers go out, man, a lot of these heathens see that we have a different vibe on us, man, and want to come talk to us.
Yeah, that's because normally when we go out, we're just trying to see when a nigga goes out. I know I'm getting into a whole
Go ahead,
When niggas go out, which really is relevant, when niggas go out, which we gotta watch their ass too, because niggas, in fact, get Jeremiah the 9th chapter. When niggas go out, they're looking for a fight most of the time. Yeah. Right? They're looking to start some shit. We go out, we just go out to have fun.
And also, they may not be looking for a fight, but a lot of times with a nigga, with a Mexican, with a spick, they don't get what they want. That's when they start getting mad.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, you know what's funny? I watched. I don't know if I emailed you. I think I just emailed you. For the first time, I watched the fight. First Galata and Riddick Bowe fight. Yo, Galata kept low blowing him. That big ass brawl that happened after that final low blow. That's when niggas lose their damn mind. They can't be reasoned with. That's why we don't want to be around niggas. Why are you jumping in from way outside of the crowd to fight this dude and come and hit this dude upside his head? Come on. But that's the type of shit you gotta worry about out in the world. Niggas looking at you, you just trying to mind your business, having fun. Right. Guess what? Jeremiah saw that. Jeremiah, when the Lord revealed, how I said, the 9th chapter to Jeremiah, guess what? He saw world star hip hop. He saw all these crazy ass clubs with niggas berries on and chains. He saw Wiz Khalifa somewhere in there.
Pink hair.
He saw the Lord revealed all that to him. He saw Nicki Minaj's Anaconda video. All right. He saw all that. He was like, God damn. And he said that. Go ahead, read Jeremiah 9 and 2. All right, just read down.
Jeremiah 9 and 2. Oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodging place of wayfaring men.
It said, oh, that I had in the wilderness a lodging place. So he wish he had a log cabin or a timeshare way out in the middle of somewhere. Go ahead.
That I might leave my people and go from them.
So that I might get the hell away from these crazy ass people on this side. All right? Every nation got their own, or every tribe has their own level of crazy. All right? Whether you got the Latin kingdom, which they do what they do their version of craziness, and niggas just getting violent. You got here the Mexicans. You go to that club, you go out and stab and kick with a sharp ass boot. Then if you try to leave there and go to a nigga club, you might get chain snatched, snuck.
Jake be tossing shit. Judah be tossing chairs.
Yeah, and
all kinds of shit,
they
man.
Look at you and talk shit.
Then pull the gun out.
Try to provoke you. That's what Jeremiah was seeing. He's like, I can't deal with that. Go ahead.
You go to the white club, they call the police on you as soon as you come in.
Yeah, here we go.
You can't escape.
This is not your rest. Go ahead.
That I might leave my people and go from them. For they be all adulterers, an assembly of treacherous men.
They be all adulterers. All right. Hey, guess what? Niggas up in, what do they call it? Is it Zabak? They call themselves AOC?
It's just gonna bring that point. HOI, House of Israel.
That's what, yeah.
Army of Christ, Army of Israel.
Guess what? You got Zabak and you got Mahal Rakab bringing them back up. Guess what? That Jeremiah saw them two niggas. He saw them two niggas. Them probably the same two niggas. You know what? Zabak and Mahal Rakab were probably the same two niggas that was in the history of Susanna. Alright? And two niggas that was up, and Daniel called you two niggas Canaanites. You would have called us names, you might be a couple Canaanites. Bitch ass niggas. Sitting there talking this shit about us, but shit damn we don't. Alright?
And they bend their tongues like they're bow for lies.
And you a goddamn liar. That's the majority, that's all our people are. They're about lies. Alright? Whatever it comes to anything that goes against these scriptures, they're about it. They can tell you the perfect way to run a drug operation, cut the coke, break it down, sell it, get some Ajax, make that pass with some damn coke. They know how to do that, make the money, do all that shit. Launder the money, put it through a certain business so it comes out clean. Jake know how to do that shit. But guess what? They don't know how to keep this Bible.
Hey, I got a precept.
Go ahead, read that.
God. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 1. And I, brethren, could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Mashiach. I have fed you with milk and not with meat, for hitherto ye were not able to bear it, neither yet now are ye able. For ye are yet carnal.
Yep, and that's the majority of you other camps out there. as the garden of Israel. You're carnal. You're not spiritual. That's why you don't get, when you see them preaching, you don't see them getting into the deeper mysteries of the Bible.
God.
You don't even see them really even scratching the surface. They just talk, we're black people, you got to stand up.
You women got to get right.
That's it. Go ahead.
For whereas there is among you envying and strife and divisions, are ye not carnal and walk as men?
That's what that whole stupid ass debate was about. I mean, not the debate, the summit. You had divisions. You got all these divisions that you want to come together. You're carnal, so you can't come together. All right?
If I can add to that, the fact that you're not under the right spirit, y'all all can come together. Because y'all are just throwing a bunch of stuff in a pot anyway. And it all ends up being just an anti-GMS movement.
Yep.
So, just like you look on the comment boards, all them stick together. Even when they fight with each other, they still got one thing in common. They all against GMS.
Can I say something? Y'all just see a group of Jays just walk by, like, it just go to show you, man, how people just...
Oh, they're carnal.
They carnal, man. They don't think, man. Some of them may even be college students. They just ready for their little party tonight.
Them was some part of college students. They're a bunch of hip-hop fights.
Hip-hop fights. I mean, there's... Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, I'm going to read a little bit more of that. But while one says, I am of Paul, and another, I am of Apollo, are ye not carnal? Who then is Paul, and who is Apollo? But ministers by whom ye believe, even as the Lord gave to every man. I have planted, Apollo watered, but the Most High gave the increase.
Right, so you could have, what it's saying is you could have preachers of the Bible. You have preachers of the Bible that can come with different messages. Or not necessarily different messages, different ways of conveying the same message. But it's ultimately up to the Most High whether the person that they're preaching to is going to receive it.
God.
Right?
But they are not valiant for the truth upon the earth.
Yeah, Israel, 2/3 of Israel are not valiant for the truth. They're valiant for wickedness. I mean, for all we know, they group to walk past, they're about to go run a train on one or two chicks with them.
Oh, man. All
Right?
day.
For they proceed from evil to evil, and they know not me, saith the Lord.
Yeah, you'll go from a catfish gumbo cookout, sausage, and fish wrapped in bacon. Then you'll go to the church, scheme. You'll go right from there to the church to scheme on somebody's wife. Then after that, you'll go do a line of coke and smoke a cigarette.
All that's going on at the church. The cookout, the coke, all that was at church.
Yep. Going from evil to evil.
And they know not me, saith the Lord. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother.
Yeah, take heed means look and check your neighbor out. Say, hold up, beware of them. Don't trust anybody that talks. Really, look, not every as far in regards to Israel, you got to watch out who you associate with. Scripture says you got to try the spirits, because somebody could come in talking about Shalom Ach. They could be the most wicked person on the damn. I mean, we dealt with the Rances and the J-Dogs. All right? Go ahead, Doc.
For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slander.
And this nigga J-Dog show was a supplanter. The nigga stole the pizza man's delivery money, stole brother's money. All right? This nigga was the supplanter. This nigga Mahal Rakah, he supplanted a person in his camp to take his wife. Jacob supplants you to take your woman out in the world if you got one. They damn sure scheming on you. All right? Try to get you fired at your job if they go that far. Talk about you behind your back. That's what Jake does.
That crabs in the barrel effect.
Yeah, they ain't gonna go no higher, so they ain't gonna let you go no higher.
That's right. And they will deceive everyone his neighbor and will not speak the truth. Mm-hmm. They have taught their tongue to speak lies and weary themselves to commit iniquity.
Yep, they've taught their tongue to speak lies. All right, they teach themselves to speak lies. They teach their children to speak lies. All right, black woman teaches her daughters to go play the field and beat whores. All right,
which if I can add on to that, that's a major point in Israel. The so-called black woman teaching the young children to be that way. That's a major thing in Israel. I'm not saying everything is all on evil, but that's a major thing in Israel. Because when you look around at our people right now, it's just complete folly. And the one main highlight right now, especially, is a so-called black woman.
Yep.
You got niggas out there dealing drugs, blah, blah, blah. But it seems like everything comes right back to that so-called black woman.
Yep.
Why are these niggas out here acting like that? Trying to please these women.
I sent you that video. This black, I'm pretty sure she's a black woman. She didn't show her face, but see the person she was walking out with on the video and the way her skin looked. She was a substitute teacher at this high school. Her first day there, she got caught doming some nigga up in the school. Like, God damn.
And on the comment board, people were reading into it. They were saying that she did it to a white dude that was on the football team. That just completely goes to show you Eve's mentality right now.
Hey, brothers, matter of fact, there's some wicked-ass movie coming out with Jennifer Lopez where she hooked up with some fucking devil and he's some young kid and shit like that.
She's still
and this bitch is a teacher and she get exposed in the school. This motherfucker started playing her ass, had printouts of her sleeping with him, and she's on his computers and all that shit.
That's right. I didn't even know she was still relevant.
Yeah, I mean, it's just showing you the wickedness of women, man.
Hey, take your old ass home somewhere.
Because the bitch, basically, she in the movie with this dude. 1 minute she fucking him, and shit, next minute she don't want to mess with him no more. Now he getting vengeance on her ass.
That's right. Because that's all they're doing, is just devising ways to make the so-called black man's life worse and worse and worse. They're not trying to uplift anything. They're not trying to bring truth to anything. They're just trying to devise ways to make their own particular situation better. They're not worried about their kids. They're not worried about the kids' fathers. None of that. They're just worried about gaining more material wealth and just more material things in general. And they're doing it by just any means necessary.
And a side note on that video, at 17, I mean, you said this might have been a white dude. It shows you the black ass mentality of Edomites.
Sure.
At 17, I'm not about to complain or go snitch if some teacher decides to dome me up. Man, I'm sorry, that's just me, but I'm not gonna do it. Alright?
But it's a so-called white dude. He probably was like, hey, look at this, I got this nigga woman, I got this black bitch to give me some head at school. And they might have just did it just off GP, just to get her fired.
Probably. Yeah, gotta consider that. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 9 and, let me see, verse 5. And they will deceive everyone his neighbor and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies and weary themselves to commit iniquity. Thine habitation is in the midst of deceit. Through deceit they refuse to know me, saith the Lord.
Yeah, so where you live is right in the midst of deceit. You live in the hood, wherever you live at. Just best believe there's Israelites there, there's Edomites there. You live right there in the midst of deceit. All right, but it's even more increased when you look at Jacob and these people, because our people, according to Jeremiah 5:25. See, them cops are probably looking for Jake right now. Jake's out there wilding out. I mean, it's that time of year where, you know, it's Halloween, and then you go have Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and then Christmas, and then New Year's. It's that time of year, and it's getting colder. Jake will start tripping. All right? Go ahead, read that.
Guys, it's Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 25. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you.
Talking about Israel, because we're so, us as a nation, so wicked. Even if you're in the truth, you ain't trying to be wicked.
That's right.
But your righteousness is of filthy rags. All right? Go ahead.
For among my people are found wicked men.
Amongst these people are found wicked men. Amongst the nation of Israel, you got wicked ass people out there. Go ahead.
They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men.
Yeah, they set a trap. They're wicked. They lie in wait to try to trap you up, to try to get